Hi there, I'm TES Boom, and if you don't know who I am, you should probably just go ahead and close the video out now and save yourselves. And if you do know who I am, I'm sorry for that. But this is the first commentary I've done in a long time, even like on my own channel or TES. And it's up until a couple days ago, I hadn't really played Call of Duty much in a long time, so if it looks like I'm horrible at sniping or if it sounds like I'm horrible at commentating, it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I have not done it in a while and everything to do with the fact that I'm horrible at both. So, you've been warned. Anyways, this is a game of Black Ops 2 on a map that I don't know what it's called, and it was my third ever full game and my second full game using this sniper. And so, I don't really know where I'm going. I think I tried to get out of the map at one point in time and like try to jump through a window that you can't go through. So that's a little bit embarrassing, but somewhere in the middle of it, I go on, I think I die once and then I go on like a 17 kill streak. And I have no idea I get my last kill streak and I have no idea what to do with it, so I run into a wall with it. But, I guess, I don't know if there's any sort of Moab or nuke in this game, but I pretty much for the most part got it. So, you pretty much saw it here first that this is the first ever Moab nuke explosion in Black Ops 2 with a sniper rifle. So, I pretty much am going to blow your minds in this game, and I think I've said pretty much 9 times now. Not that I'm counting. Anyways, uh, yeah, this game's kind of fun. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys my impressions of the game because honestly, I think people that do that are just looking for views. They put a commentary out. They put like their first ever positive KD gameplay, or even if it's negative, they'll just call it like their first ever game and be cool with it. And they'll put it up on YouTube, and they'll think that it's going to make their channel explode, and they're going to become the next CNanners. And, you know, maybe you will, and maybe I'm being a really negative person, but at the same time, I'm not about that lifestyle. So that's not what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to try to give you guys tips on how to snipe either, because I don't know if I'm one who should be giving tips, A, and B, if you're going to sit there and the day of release you're going to come out with a Black Ops 2 quick scoping tutorial and you're going to say like, hold down the left trigger, aim at someone, hold down the right trigger. You're all welcome. Be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, tell your mother. So, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. So, for the next, like, 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate, minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and ramble. So that's pretty much what I do. Anyways, I hope you guys aren't just being real negative Nellies because I look on Twitter from time to time. I have a Twitter, and if you don't follow me, I would highly recommend that you keep it that way. But if you really want to, I'll leave it in the description or something. But anyways, a lot of people are just being such negative Nellies about it, and I mean, if you've played the last like 4 or 5 Call of Duties, you kind of know what to expect by now. And so I mean, if you're good at the game, like I presume most people that I follow are like, you know, commentators and things, and they're somewhat decent at the game, so they expect to do well every game. So I mean, you kind of got to know going into those games that you don't do well, you're going to get frustrated regardless of what happens. And I mean, obviously people are going to be looking for like easier things to use, like, you know, the best setup or whatever. So no one goes out like to GameStop and picks up their game and they're like, I'm going to go online with this game and I am going to do horribly. I am going to try as hard as I can to kill people, and I'm going to fail miserably. I'm going to let someone get a ridiculous 95-0 game on me because I feed them kill streaks, and it's going to be a really great time because I'm just going to put no effort whatsoever into it. I mean, everyone who buys the game pretty much wants to do well at the game, so there's going to be people who use cheaper things because they want to do well, so I don't know why there's any sort of point in complaining about it, but I don't know, maybe that's just how people want to do things, but I'm also not going to complain. So if you're looking for me to complain about the game, or if you're looking for me to worship the game like a sphinx, then neither of those things will happen. So I don't know. I kind of liken a new Call of Duty to like buying a new pair of jeans that fit really good in the store, because it's like when you go and you try on your jeans in the store, like you go into the dressing room and as soon as you try on like a good pair of jeans and you look in the mirror and you're just like, oh my god, these are my jeans, and you turn around and you're like, you see how good they make your butt look, and you're just like, You know what? I'm probably going to go out of my way to wear these jeans 3 out of the 7 days of the week, even though that might be a little nasty. Maybe I'll wash them once. Maybe I won't wash them for a month. I don't really know, but they're jeans, so who's going to notice anyways? And then like you get home and you wear them like for the first week or whatever, and then you wash them, and then you bring them out of the dryer, and then they're like they shrink to all heck, and like you put them on, and all of a sudden it looks like you're wearing like skinny capris, and it just like completely breaks your heart because it's just like you were so excited about these jeans, and you thought that these jeans were literally going to be your saving grace, and they were going to make your life like infinitely better, and every single person in the world would want to be like you because of how well you looked in these jeans. And then all of a sudden, like it was really awesome for a short period of time, and then as soon as you wash them, all of a sudden they're not great anymore. They don't fit you well. You look like a woman wearing capris, and it's just like the biggest letdown, heartbreak ever. And you go back and you start wearing your old jeans again. That's kind of like what I like in new Call of Duties too, because it's like everyone gets super excited about it like that first day, the first couple games, and then people start to figure out things that they don't like, and they get really like frustrated and pissy with it, and and then all of a sudden they're just like, forget it. I'm just gonna go back and trick shot off favela on MW2 and make awesome montages, and it's kind of the way every Call of Duty works. So make sure that when you go and you buy these jeans, you go in with an open mind and realize that they're most likely going to shrink in the wash, and so you buy a pair of jeans that maybe it's a little bit big for you around the waist and lengthwise in the meantime, so when you wash them that when they tighten up a little bit, you might still need a belt on the waist, but at least lengthwise they'll still be good. And make sure that when you look at the width and the length, that it's not too over the top. It's just like that perfect balance to where it'll just tighten up, and they will be those great long lasting jeans. So yeah, go